It's lobster.
Don't fog up my lunch.
This is lobster. It's gonna be lobster fadiamo with wheaty sauce. That. And in here is stuffed calamari. Your favorite. Stuffed calamari. This is swordfish franchise that I'm doing now. Here's my veal bonnet ready to go. And this ham calamari that's just fried up in fine. And then
Grandma brought that from Mexico.
oh really?
A boy went back to Napoli because he missed the scenery, the native dancers, and the charming songs. But wait a minute, something's wrong. Now it's a mambo, mambo Italiano, a mambo Italiano, go Joe. You mixed up Siciliano, or you calabrese, do the mambo like crazy. And a mambo, don't want a tarantella, a mambo, no more a mozzarella, a mambo Italiano, try an enchilada with a fish, a bacalao, and hey, gumba. I love how you dance rumba, but take some advice, paisan, or learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a swear, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey, mambo Italiano, hey, mambo Italiano, go Joe, shake like a Giovanni. Hello, quesadilla, get a happy in the feet, so when you mambo Italiano. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you're taking me in. Hey, Jadro, you don't have to go to school. Just make a little beef bambino. It's like a vino. Kid, you good looking, but you don't know what's a cooking till you hit. Shake it, baby, shake it, 'cause I love it when you're taking me by the pizzeria. That's where I'm gonna be. Don't you tell your mama, mama's gonna tell her papa. There's nothing to it, come on, baby, let's do it. Hey, mambo Italiano. Hey, mambo Italiano. Go Joe, you mixed up Siciliano. It's so delicious, everybody gonna fish out of mambo Italiano.
Italian culture says we want to work, sing, make love, and enjoy. It's the greatest culture on the planet because it's the most common sense culture on the planet. Not because I'm Italian, but I see it and I read about it and the history.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath, long about a Saturday night. Yeah, rubbed up, just relaxed. the tub, I put my feet on the floor. I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door. And in a splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splash and reeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. Yeah, yeah. Bing bang, I saw the whole gang dancing on my living room rug. Yeah, flip flop, they was doing the bop. All the teens had the dancing bug. There was a lollipop with a Peggy Sue. Good to golly, Miss Molly was even there too. Well, a splish splash, I forgot about the bath. I went and put my dancing shoes on. Yeah, I was a rolling and a strolling, feeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, splishing and a splashing. Yeah. Yes, I was a splishing and a splashing. I was a rolling and a strolling. Yeah, I was a moving and a grooving. Woo! We was a reeling with the feeling. There was a rolling and a strolling, moving with the grooving. Splish, splash. Yeah, splishing and a splashing. One time I was a splishing and a splashing. Woo-wee! I was a moving and a grooving.
Joe Albanese, who was a very good member of the family. Mr. Masses, I knew when he had his old name, Massandrea, but now it's Mass. I'm still his best man for over 30 years. Couldn't ask for a better person, couldn't ask for a better friend. Him and his wife have been friends of ours all these years, and of course, the best of friends. And we're very happy
First
to be
experience
here
with The
tonight.
Godfather was I had just opened up the New York Times looking through the book review, and I noticed an ad for a book called The Godfather by Mario Puzo with this little logo of the puppeteer on it. And I thought to myself, this must be some interesting Italian author, very intellectual, kind of a study of power.
When I was writing the book, what I read was books about the old Sicilian mafia. It's really more about them. And I just sat down writing it, and in the process, discovered the word Godfather,
Be my friend.
which was never used by criminals before.
Godfather.
It's really a novel about family. It's not a novel about crime. You don't really get any of the specifics of crime in The Godfather. It's like sort of a reference.
I could be doing a lot more for the family. We don't discuss business at the table.
Was the family troubles are very paramount.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
I felt that the movie should be authentic to that part of the book that dealt with the father and the three sons. I looked at it as the story of a king with three sons.
I have a sentimental weakness for my children, and I spoil them, as you can see. They talk when they should listen.
that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They furnished off an apartment with a two-room robot sale. The coolerator was crammed with TV dinners and ginger ale. But when Pierre found work, the little money coming worked out well. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They had a hi-fi phone, oh boy, did they let it blast. 700 little records, all rock, rhythm, and jazz. But when the sun went down, the rapid tempo of the music fell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They bought a souped-up jitney, was a cherry red 53, and drove it down to Orleans to celebrate the anniversary. It was there where Pierre was wedded to the lovely mademoiselle. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell. They had a teenage wedding and the old folks wished them well. You could see that Pierre did truly love the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell. C'est la vie, say the old folks, it goes to show you never can tell.
Rick and Patty, we hope you had a good time at your wedding as we did. It was a very special moment for us, and we hope you have happiness and love for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's what I got to say.
That's the ticket, eh? Hey, my friend over here got a few special words to say. Come on in. Some of the boys from Westbury, come down here.
I love Ricky and Patty. They're the greatest.
Ricky and
They
Patty.
really are.
Come on in,
They're
guys.
beautiful. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. I'm beautiful. They're beautiful. They're all beautiful. They're the best.
Come on.
Wait.
Guys, I think...
Are there little Japanese people in there?
I think we should sing a song.
Mr. Mass, what do you have to say about us guys? Who are we congratulating? Us. Who are we congratulating? My son. We got the mo.
How do you feel about Frank being the only one home now?
Is this the cutest thing
Indeed, one of the legendary figures of the American West was an Italian-American cowboy and lawman named Angelo Charles Siringo. Charlie Siringo participated in many of the early cattle drives from Texas to Montana. He later became a lawman, and it was Siringo who captured the notorious Billy the Kid early in the Kid's outlaw career.
There's a tremendous soul in the Italian persona, and it wants to burst out and express itself. It can be in song, it can be certainly in the arts of painting and sculpture and designing, architecture.
soffia un vento che mi parla di te, che mi dice vai, ritorna da lei ogni tua ansietà, ti lascerà.
The street that they live on.
This is the street they live on, Via
Donizetti.
Donizetti. And this is the street we just walked up.
Yeah, and then you can take the whole alleyway. See, he's gonna wave over there. See, that's them. Okay, you got him?
Uh-huh.
Zooming in?
Yep.
Okay. That's where you were born, huh? We're gonna see, yes. Now we're gonna go to the house where Pop was born.
Where who?
Where Pop was born.
Resti il sogno che non muore mai, oltre gli alberi, è il tuo silenzio che ascolta.
Yeah.
39
Yeah.
and 37. Now, part number 37 is where Grandpa was born. It's all the way up.
There's a 30 over there.
And then eventually they picked up 39.
39 is generally was where most of the Christian facilities were over the years. Okay? Now they got a store in there. That's
Oggi sono qui, nell'alta marea, cerco te, sei parte di me come un'anima dentro l'anima mia, come un attimo che un giorno sfiorai e tornerò a dissetarmi il cuore e ti stupirà come lo farò inseguendo solo il vento. Non mi perderò.
Mi sono scusato, ma mi ricordato chiamata, dai vinati, io tardi però.
Oh, poi tu?
Sì, poi un figlio mi ha scordato dai vinati. Non mi mancava la ciuta. I want to know what happened after you get here. Kevin goes fine. At this yacht. Can you hear us all or what?
I don't know, I guess so.
This because di police. Ma tu stanno tutti in macchina, non stanno... I fermano da soli, non sei in macchina, i fermano da soli. E mi chiede tutto sui giovani. Vanno da.
Speak louder.
Ma quando stavo da ieri, mi credo che gli uomini stavano tutti
The only girl here is down there.
e i donne non camminate.
I want everyone who's listening to know that I'm the only woman in this entire plaza.
Only when there's a feast over here, when they have a feast over here, that's when all the women come up here. Otherwise, you have just the women come up.
E sarà oramai
Through there or what? Just have it done. French.
How long ago?
Quando anni fa? 100 anni.
Quando
stavano i primi
I think by the 6th century or 7th century.
Really? It goes back that far? Wow.
That's what they say.
Wow.
Back to the 6th century, huh? Had a prince living there.
The women just kind of hang out and talk to each other.
Talk about politics.
ne son sicuro, sai, verrai e scoprirai perché io posso amare solo te. Io posso amare solo te.
This is the Port of Barry.
All these little fishing boats, little men that go out and fish all day. You can smell this when you think about
This is the street, Via Lunga di Greci. This is the street where Mommy was born. And this is the alleyway that leads to the house. It's not really an alleyway, this is the streetway where the cars go through and all, as you can see. And it looks like we're getting to the house. This is Mom's house. Number 21, Windun. And this is the big door. This is where Mommy tell us to just keep the horses going in that door and all. And upstairs is where they live. Okay? Hey, Jack. The house where Grandma was born, no.
See?
I remember being here when I was in the service. And she used to tell me that over here, doors throughout the Ujuj. Used to go in here. And the Ujuj was downstairs, which is a monkey or donkey. And upstairs is where they live.
See?
Right, and then at that time they didn't have running water in the house. And Grandma used to say, you used to come out of here, and we go to the water fountain. This is the water fountain over here where you used to get things from. Here comes the Bonjour. That's what they do. Open it. Now drink.
Gross. You never know whose mouth's been on that fountain.
Fresh water, man. It's bad.
Very good.
Questa mia canzone, inno dell'amore, te la canto adesso con il mio dolore, così forte, così grande che mi trafigge il cuore. Sognavo e adesso ti vedo ancora lì. Quanta nostalgia, fresco di collina. Io bianco che pazzia, fu andarsene poi via. Questa melodia, inno dell'amore, te la canto e sento tutto il mio dolore, così forte, cambiato il mio destino, amaro senza te. Sono solo e sogno all'orizzonte, mancano le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, su le finestre, mostra a tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te, adesso sì li vivrò con te, partirò su navi per mari che io lo so, no, non esistono più, con te io li vivrò. Quando sei lontana sogno all'orizzonte e mancano le parole, e io sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me, mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Con te partirò, paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te, adesso sì li vivrò con te, partirò io li rivivrò con te. Partirò.
Love is like candy on a shelf. You want to taste and help yourself. The sweetest things are there for you. Help yourself, take a few. That's what I want you to do. We're always told repeatedly, the very best in life is free. And if you want to prove it's true, baby, I'm telling you, this is what you should do. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they are yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. All right. Yeah. My heart has love enough for two, more than enough for me and you. I'm rich with love, a millionaire. I've so much, it's unfair. Why don't you take a share? Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they're yours. Just help yourself to the love in my heart. Your smile has opened up the door. The greatest wealth that exists in the world could never buy what I can give. So help yourself to my lips, to my arms, and then let's really start to live. Just help yourself to my lips, to my arms. Just say the word and they're
Well, it's a strange old game, you learn it slow. One step forward and it's back to go. You're standing on a throttle, you're standing on the brakes. In a groove till you make a mistake. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes you're fully in love. Sometimes you're the Louisville slugger, baby. Sometimes you're the ball. Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes you're gonna lose it all, go baby. You gotta know happy, you gotta know glad. Because you're gonna know lonely and you're gonna know bad. When you're ripping and a riding and you're coming on strong, you start a slipping and a sliding and it all go wrong. Because sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes it all comes together, baby. Sometimes you're fully in love. before we say goodbye. Sometime you're the windshield, sometime you're the bug. Sometime it all comes together, baby. Sometime you're full in love. Sometime you're the Louisville slugger, baby. Sometime you're the ball. Sometime it all comes together, baby. Sometime you're gonna lose it all. Sometime you're the windshield, sometime you're the bug. Sometime it all comes together, baby. Sometime you're full in love. Sometime
love is blind. Well, I don't know, but I say love is kind. Soldier boy kisses girl, leaves behind a tragic world, but he won't mind. He's in love and he says love is fine. Oh, yes, indeed, we know that people will find a way to go no matter what the man says. And love is fine for all we know. For all we know, our love will grow. That's what the man said. So won't you listen to what the man said? He said, oh, take it away. Oh, yes, indeed, we know that people will find a way to go no matter what the man said. Love is fine for all we know. For all we know, our love will grow. That's what the man said. So won't you listen to what the man said? He said, oh, yes, indeed, we know that people will find a way to go no matter what the man said. Love is fine for all we know. For all we know, our love will grow. That's what the man said. So won't you listen to what the man said? He said,
I was well into adulthood before I realized that I was an American. I was born in America and have lived here all my life. But somehow it never occurred to me that being a citizen of the United States meant that I was an American. Americans were people who ate bland, plain food. Me? I was Italian. For me, as I'm sure for most second-generation Italian-American kids who grew up in the 50s and 60s, there was a definite distinction drawn between us and them. We were Italians. Everybody else, the Irish, Germans, Polish, Jewish, they were the Americanes. There was no animosity involved in this distinction, no prejudice, no hard feelings. Just, well, you know, they were not like us. Our ways were different. Americans went to the supermarket to buy their food. What a waste. It was their loss. They never enjoyed the pleasure of a fresh, crisp loaf of Italian bread in the morning, or climbing on the back of a peddler's truck and getting something to taste for free. We had the bread man, the fruit man, the vegetable man, the fish man, who all came around our neighborhood. The Americanas didn't have peddlers in their neighborhoods. And when it came to the holidays, the American kids ate ham, turkey, Brussels sprouts, and stuffing. We Italians followed the American traditions, but added antipasto, stuffed artichokes, roasted peppers, stuffed mushrooms, lasagna, manicotti, ziti, and whatever else our parents thought was appropriate for the holiday. All of this was done in great abundance in case someone dropped in, or God forbid there wasn't enough food for everybody to have numerous helpings. And on holidays, we feasted from 12 noon to at least 4 or 5 in the evening. The men sat at the table and the women served the food. On the floor next to the table was a gallon of red wine. The wine was poured into 6-ounce glasses that looked like jelly jars. After dinner came an assortment of fruits and nuts and homemade baked goods. Italians truly love to romance food. Of course, Sunday was truly the big day of the week. That was the day you woke to the smell of garlic and onions frying in olive oil. On Sunday, we always ate macaroni and gravy. The Americanas called it pasta and sauce, but to Italians it was and always will be macaroni and gravy. On Sunday, you went to Mass early in the morning, and you couldn't eat before Mass because you had to receive communion. But after church, we always stopped at Grandma's house to have coffee and biscotta. When we left Grandma's house, we stopped at the bakery for fresh Italian bread. Somehow, by the time we got home, the end of the bread was always missing. When you got home, there were meatballs frying in the oil. Nothing tastes better than fried meatballs and crisp Italian bread dipped into a pot of gravy. There was another big difference between us and the Americanas. We had gardens. Not just flower gardens, but gardens where we grew tomatoes, basil, peppers, arugula, squash, and more tomatoes. Of course, our gardens thrived as they did because we had something else our American friends didn't have. We had grandmas. It's not that they didn't have grandmothers. It's just that their grandmothers didn't live in the same house, or on the same block, or in the same neighborhood. They visited their grandmothers. We lived with ours. And God forbid you didn't check in with Grandma at least once a day. I can still remember Grandma telling us about when she came to America on the boat, and how life was when they first arrived, and what it took to raise 4 boys and 4 girls in a small apartment. Of course, she told us all of this in her own version of Italian English, which we all learned to understand quite well. When my grandparents saved enough money, and no one could figure out how they did it, they bought a house. And that house served as the family headquarters for the next 30 years. I remember how much Grandma hated to leave that house. She would rather sit on the back porch and watch the garden grow. But when she did leave for a special occasion, she would return home as quickly as possible because she said nobody was watching the house. I also remember the holidays when the whole family would gather at Grandma's house. There were tables full of food, homemade wine, raviolis, and music. Women in the kitchen with their holiday aprons on. Men in the living room and kids everywhere. I must have 1,000 cousins, first cousins, second cousins, and some who aren't even related, but it didn't matter. My grandma would sit in the middle of all of this and smile, her dark eyes twinkling, surveying her domain. She was proud of her family and how well her children had done. Her sons all had good jobs, and her daughters all married hard-working men who were good providers. And everyone knew respect. She had achieved her goal in coming to America, and now her children and her grandchildren were achieving their goals in this great country because they were Americans. When my grandmother died at a ripe old age, things began to change. Family gatherings were fewer, and something seemed to be missing. Although, when the family did get together, I always had the feeling that Grandma was there. These days, we mostly see each other at weddings and wakes. Lots of other things have changed, too. The front door on the old house where Grandma lived is now covered by a wrought iron gate. The gardens are gone. The wine cellar is empty. Now, on the holidays, there are no more rounds, visiting family, only occasional trips to the cemetery where my grandparents and many of my uncles and aunts lie. The holidays have changed, too. The great quantity of food we once consumed without any ill effects is supposedly no good for us anymore. Too much starch, too much sugar, too much cholesterol, too many calories. Nobody bakes. Everybody is too busy, and it's easier to get it at the store. The difference between us and the Americanas isn't so easily defined anymore. And maybe that's good. My grandparents were Italians. My parents were Italian Americans. I'm an American Italian. And my kids are American Americans. Oh, I'm American, all right. Just as my grandma would have wanted me to be. But somehow, I still feel Italian. What is it? Maybe it's the culture, the tradition, roots. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I try to pass it on to my children. Oh, I guess all I do know is that somehow my children have been cheated out of a wonderful piece of their great Italian heritage. They never knew my grandma.
Pray God you can go. I stand outside this woman's work, this woman's word. Ooh, it's hard on the man. Now his part is over. Now starts the cry of the father. I know you have a little life in you yet. I know you have a lot of strength left. I know you have a little life in you yet. I know you have a lot of strength left. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. I should be hoping, but I can't stop thinking. All the things I should have said that I never said. All the things we should have done that we never did. All the things I should have given that I didn't. Oh, darling, make it go. Make it go away. Give me these moments back. Give them back to me. Give me that little kiss. Give me all. I know you have a little life in you yet. I know you have a lot of strength left. I know you have a little life in you yet. I know you have a lot of strength left. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. I should be hoping, but I can't stop thinking. Of all the things we should have said that we never said. All the things we should have done that we never did. All the things that you needed from me. All the things that you wanted from me. All the things I should have given that I didn't. Oh, darling, make it go away. Just make it go away now.
Not dreaming, signore. See what you see back in old Napoli, that's amore. It's not like the
You have too much wine, that's amore. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, 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 and you'll sing me forever. I should play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a game tarantella. Lord, keep that.
In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your love and mine, to feel you all around me and to take your hand along the sand. I bet I may as well try and catch the wind. When sundown pales the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile. And everywhere I'd look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing. 'Twould make me sing. But I may as well try and catch the wind.